Greetings and welcome back once again to Xcom Enemy Within and to the psionics testing facility, where 3 of our soldiers are currently awaiting their results. Oh, well, actually, they're still being tested, poked, prodded, mentally probed, and possibly probed elsewhere. I don't know. Dr. Vahlen has some curious ideas on how to find out if someone is psionic or not. But we have 4 days on guided fusion launcher. We also have a remarkable amount of meld, considering. Let's go check on the foundry upgrades. We could go for advanced construction, or we could possibly go for this. I need an extra 47. We are not far away from council report. 3 days. Actually, given that, I'm just going to go ahead and start this. This is going to be a timed project, so the earlier we get it started, the better for us.
Begins immediately.
Fantastic.
And as soon as we've got something, I'll be in touch.
I am very, very happy with this. Oh, I should have saved that money, actually. Oh, no, the firestorms are in 9 days. I saw that too, and I thought 2 days. But no, we should be good. Okay, let's start this one off immediately by passing some time. And there we go, Shiv repair. So now our arc throwers can repair our Shivs if we deploy them. I will be deploying some more, don't worry. But let's carry on with the council report. The only reason I don't deploy them is they don't learn anything. So whereas my troops would be getting better by being deployed, the Shivs don't. Fantastic. And back to the A's again. I'm very pleased to be back to getting A's. Really, this shouldn't be, considering how often we've done well. You've said it to me almost every month. In fact, only 1 month you haven't said that to me. So, really, you should find new lines. Xcom activity. Alien base eliminated. Council missions complete 1. UFO shot down 1. Abduction stopped 1. Research projects completed 8. And UFOs raided 2. We've got 6 new engineers, 8 new scientists, and 1,865 ultra super awesome bucks. I am very pleased. Guided fusion launcher in 1 day. Oh, so many awesome things. Ah, good times, good times. Right, we want a new plasma sniper weapon, please. First order of business. Can we get any more firestorms? No, we cannot. We're going to need 2 of these, so I'm going to go ahead and buy them now. We've got a hover shiv, we've got an alloy shiv. Is there anything else we really want? Possibly, actually. We're going to need those floater corpses, though. No, I could give some more people the Archangel armor. I could possibly buy another one, just in case I want to take out 2 snipers, and I almost always do. So, yeah, that should be good enough, I feel. Alright, let's go pass some time in mission control. We've got the hyperwave relay in 3 days. That's a little bit frightening. Actually, before we do, let me just go and check out the facilities. Was there anything else I wanted to do? No. We were saving that spot for something else. We do have enough power now, though. Like, crazy amounts of power that I could start getting rid of these. In fact, remove, yes. And go ahead and remove that, too. I would like a new laboratory, please. There we go. And finally, a new workshop as well. There we are. Begin construction. That should be good. In 10 days, this side of the base is going to be completely filled. Unfortunately, the psionics lab does not actually have adjacency bonus as I had hoped it would. Alas, there's not a lot we can do about that. And I don't really think we need to worry about it too much anyway. We could even move it across here. If I got rid of that and just move the psionics labs there. But that seems like an awful lot of work for not very much gain. Let's not worry about that for now. Right then, let's go and continue to pass some time. We've got something that I have never achieved in this game about to happen. There we go. This is completely new. Mind you, there's been a few things new in this playthrough, because obviously I haven't played Enemy Within before, but Tunguska, S and U were swapped around in my brain. Okay, I have no idea what that word means though, and that's probably why I pronounced it wrong the first time. Although I was skeptical as to the merits of assembling another weapon based on our traditional methods, namely large rockets carrying heavy payloads of explosives, we have made some interesting discoveries during our testing. Our prototype, the cleverly named Blaster Launcher, has been surprisingly effective in penetrating the alien's seemingly unassailable armor plate. Unassailable? You have noticed how many of these people we've killed. Even their enormous armor-plated mechs. I mean, the really big ones, the completely non-organic tanks, we've just had Brandy Bear punch in the brain until it stopped moving. But, I mean, it's like they haven't even been paying attention to how well our troops have been doing, damn it. We've also improved on the integrated targeting module by implementing several of the design improvements observed in alien weapons. As a result, these rockets are capable of guiding themselves. Now that is fantastic. Even when fired from an obstructed line of sight. Ooh. So I don't actually need line of sight at all, and the weapon will guide it. I believe there is still room for us to hone this weapon's capabilities further, but it should be safe to begin manufacturing the current design as you see fit. Blaster launcher available for manufacture. Fantastic. By integrating components of the advanced alien's navigation system, we can fire self-guided rockets capable of navigating to the intended target without direct line of sight. Damage output has been significantly improved through the use of alien fusion core. Ghost armor, alloy cannon. We're going to be going with the alloy cannon next. That's only 5 days, so that is only 3. I could pick all of them, really. But the alloy cannon is one I actually intend to use. The density of the alien alloys we've been studying has precluded their use as ammunition. All of our experiments have resulted in the destruction of the weapon itself during the firing test, as the alloy tears the barrel apart. However, we've devised a way to break the alloys into micro shards, and using the magnetic containment field derived from the alien's plasma weapons should allow for their safe discharge.
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team.
You're more than
Commander.
welcome, Dr. Vahlen.
I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
Fantastic. Okay then. I could send some for... No, we want to save up a lot more meld before we start messing around. 666 credits. Oh dear. Okay, I think we need one of those fusion launchers right away. We do not want to wait. Not one moment. Blaster launcher. Really? I need UFO flight computers for a weapon? That is remarkably disappointing. It's going to be a little while before we can do that, because I'm going to need another firestorm before I can free up those sorts of resources. I want to have a firestorm on every continent. Oh, that is so frustrating. Okay. Well, 2 days on Hyperwave Relay and 4 days when Revocaine gets out. He's going to be so disappointed, bless him. I don't want to be the one to break the news to him. Okay, this will be the Hyperwave Relay. How intimidating looking. Hyperwave Relay construction complete. 52 megabucks have been returned. Okay, now what am I meant to be doing now? What's the next priority? Scan with the Hyperwave Relay in progress. Okay. Really? Is that it? Do I not need to do anything? Facilities? No, apparently not. Okay then. Let us continue, I suppose. And there we are. He's out of gene modification. Fantastic. And the alloy cannon is complete as well. Let's check that out. Right. Codename Avocet. Alloy cannon available for manufacture. The alien alloys have proven to be extremely difficult to forge and manipulate for use in our theoretical designs. Machining the alloy was an arduous process, leaving us with limited options as to what it could be used for. Although we considered the alien alloy's density a benefit, one that made it ideal for use as an advanced form of projectile ammunition, the material proved to be so dense that it ate directly into the weapon's barrel, making it useless after a single firing. After a number of failed attempts, we finally managed to develop a barrel sleeve made from the alloys, which has so far survived several hundred test firings during our experiments. With the alloy cannon, as we've been calling it, now operational, we've had ample time to study the effects of its design. Although similar to a traditional shotgun configuration, because of its specialized ammunition, the alloy cannon is substantially more powerful and deadly. Testing on targets made up of the modified ballistic gel proved pointless, as the targets were completely penetrated by the ally munitions, despite an average thickness of roughly 2 meters. Needless to say, this weapon will have a similar effect on any hostile targets our troops might encounter. Fantastic. By developing a firing mechanism capable of projecting machined shards of the alien alloy, we've created an extremely powerful weapon that has a devastating effect on anything caught in range. However, accuracy falls off quickly over greater distance. Okay, well, at this point, let's go ahead and just research heavy laser just to get it out of our research queue.
Now that we are in control of the hyperwave
Oh,
beacon,
okay.
the real question is, what is it going to tell us?
Indeed.
Perhaps we should try scanning for
Do I do that myself?
activity in the meantime. We've taken genetic modification further than any of us ever imagined.
Wow, you've got a lot to
possible.
say this time,
Our
Dr. Vahlen.
soldiers are now more than human in so many ways.
Indeed.
All in the name of victory. Once we achieve that victory,
Yes.
the question remains, what will become of them?
Well, I imagine they will be superheroes and probably massive celebrities, though probably the stress will eventually get to Ravicane and he'll just kind of fade into the background using his mimetic skin and become some sort of dark avenger, roaming the streets of the underworld, delivering justice wherever it is most needed. That's what I hope will happen, or anyway. There is not a button in here for me to use. Price of gold hits an all-time high. Ah, good old economy. Still chugging along, I see. Okay, well, we've got site testing in 2 days. Oh, that's going to be good. Firestorm in 1. There we go. Fantastic. Let's go and assign new projects. We want to go straight to the hangar, and we want to transfer these to new destinations. We'll get one in Europe. Go there, please. And I mean, it doesn't really matter where we pick at this point. Go ahead, go down to no, go to Africa. There we go. All right. I don't suppose I've got the means to build another one. Let me just double check. No. Alas, I think I've only got one UFO flight computer, which is quite the shame. However, I could get a mimic beacon. I could use this, actually. I might make one. Just to find out what it's like. We could use this. That might be useful against... You know what? I'm going to make one of all of the grenades, I think. Let's go ahead and make them all. I'm not sure if these get used up. Oh, chrysalid corpses? I'm not using any chrysalid corpses. Sorry, but no. Flashbang grenade. Disorient, suffering severe penalties to aim and wound. No, I probably won't use that one. Ghost grenade. Could make them stealthed. Seeker Rex. Yeah, okay, we'll make one of those. That's expensive, though. My lord. Right, where do we have the alloy cannon? Ah, good old alloy cannon. You're not out of my reach. Bless you. A lot of alloys, though. We'll buy 2, because there's quite a lot of times when I take 2 assaults out with me. Okay, well, let's hope that we get to the psionic testing before anything comes up.
We may be onto something, Commander.
Okay.
Our latest
Now, let's keep our
intelligence
fingers crossed.
different. We're
Who's it
picking
gonna
up
be?
levels of psionic energy unlike any we've detected in the previous tests.
Really? There have not been any previous tests, Doctor. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, I wonder if the first time you do this is always guaranteed you get one of them. Oh, everyone's been summoned. The music has become quite
Ever since
atmospheric.
mankind first looked up at the stars, we have wondered what lies beyond.
Indeed.
But very few have dared to look inward.
I wouldn't say that.
The depths of the human mind
Ooh.
hold more secrets than we can possibly imagine. How
Ooh.
ironic that the means to defeat our enemy comes not through weapons or machines of war. Only sin.
That's a little bit
If
freaky.
we have succeeded,
Try not to do that too often.
we will have gained a glimpse of what we are to become. created something
Something
extraordinary.
frightening is probably the word I would use. Okay, who was it? Who was the lucky fellow? It was Draig. Oh, Evelynn, no gift. AtheistCat, no gift. Though Draig wasn't at the top of the list, so that does answer the question. That it doesn't. Well, one of them may still be guaranteed from the first batch. But well done, Draig. It looks like you're going to be our chosen support from now on, coming on every single mission. Psi experimentation has revealed that one of your soldiers has psionic powers. To view available Psi training, go to the barracks and grant this soldier a Psi promotion. New psionic training options become available as the soldier uses Psi abilities in combat. Fantastic! Okay, let's go and check out our soldiers. Draig. Let's see. Mindfray. Probably one of the most used and my favorite abilities, I've got to be honest. Alright, well I feel that now that you're psionic, we need to give you a different armor color. Let's look for something still muted, but perhaps a little bit more purpley. No, not that purple. Or that purple, really. Well, actually, it was decent blue. Actually, I need to make sure you've got the right equipment. Let's give you... Oh, you don't have the carapace. That's a shame. We'll give you that. Give you this at all times. And I'm going to go and get you some more Titan armor, I feel.
Do we not have an ethical
Oh dear.
obligation to prepare these soldiers for the changes,
Well,
permanent changes, that they will experience?
I think that's a little bit late to be worrying about now, Dr. Shen. All we've done is found out that some people can make things explode with their minds. We've been doing much more intrusive alterations to soldiers all the way up to now. I assume that we have some sort of on-site psychiatric staff that prepare them for these things, but maybe that was an assumption too many. Perhaps we've just been throwing them into the leg and arm choppy-offy machine-y without any sort of counselling. That is quite bad of us, if that is indeed what happened. Right, there we
Mark
go.
it in the history books. This is the end of an era for mankind.
Really?
Even after we've defeated the remaining aliens, what then?
Party?
Have we sacrificed our own humanity for a taste of their technology? And if we
I'd
manage
say
to
no.
exploit this power further, do we risk being consumed by it?
Almost certainly yes.
Presumably just as they were?
Well, it's a bit much to assume that they went through the same sort of path as we are, but based on previous experience with humans, I'm fairly certain we will actually be consumed by this power. There'll probably be wars. There's probably going to be massive segregation of people. You know, the psionically gifted, the not psionically gifted. It's not going to be good. Let's just put it that way. Actually, I prefer that one. But now that I've got this armor on, let's look for a more psionic-y looking color if we can find one. There is a psionic-y looking color. Not that purple either. I guess that... I don't know. I would like a muted teal, really, but I suppose that'll do. We'll go with that. Well done, Draig. You're going to be on our squad from now on. Or at least until you've maxed out your psionic training. Okay, heavy lasers in 1 day. There we go. Let's find out what this one is. Codename Penumbra. Oh, I like that word. It tastes very good. We finally found a workable solution to the heat dissipation issues we've struggled with when attempting to create a more powerful laser weapon for our troops. Although this variant still operates near the limit of what would ordinarily be considered safe operating temperatures, we believe it is stable enough at this point to begin fabrication and engineering. While developing this heavy laser for our troops, we also blueprinted a variant suitable for mounting on our interceptors that I am not going to be using. Attaching this weapon to one of our ship's hardpoints should provide a significant boost in firepower to our pilots when engaging the alien craft. This technology has also enabled the fabrication of full-size railguns for use by cybernetically enhanced soldiers. Ooh, railguns? Is that the better, though? I don't know. That is interesting. I wasn't aware that that would be something we'd find. The Shiv laser. Now we can produce high output laser weapons. We could swap our conventional minigun on the shiv units. We don't need to. We've got plasma, I believe. These supercooled laser cannons can take down most alien craft, but they have a limited range, requiring the interceptor to close in on targets. The EMP is the best weapon already. This high-powered recoilless slug thrower can be fired in short bursts to devastating effect, although the size of its housing and power supply require it to be mounted on a mech. Prior to our research on heavy laser weapons, we had no access to a small enough power source. Well, I'll check out what that weapon's like, but I doubt we're going to use it. Well, given that I don't really care for the fusion lance, it's not going to be something I'm going to use. I could just go for the ghost armor instead. Based on our continued study of the hyperwave phasing phenomena we've witnessed in the labs, we believe it should be possible to develop an armor kit mirroring these unusual properties. If successful, anyone wearing this suit would be extremely difficult to detect. Yeah, let's go for that. 6 days on that one. Let's head over to engineering, though, and see just how much the railgun is going to cost us. There we are. Only 41. I can't imagine this is going to be better than the current weapon that Brandy Bear is using, but let's just go and have a quick look before I wrap this episode up. Okay then, so you've got the particle cannon. It does 9 to 11 damage at medium range. The railgun does 6 to 8. No. Okay, well, risk of catastrophic overheating precludes suppression with this weapon. Fair enough. But that is a big old nope on that one, I am afraid. So, with that, we have finally got a psionic trooper. We've got ship transfers to Europe and Africa in a day, laboratory and workshop in 3, advanced flight in 4. I'm not sure if I've missed something on what I'm meant to do to scan with the hyperwave beacon, or maybe it's just time. I forget, honestly. I don't remember what it was in UFO Enemy Unknown. But looks like we've got David Powell, I believe, with Grimnir and Zhang just chilling out at the moment in the pool hall. But that is going to be it for now. I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you will be joining me in the next. But until then, and as always, do take care.